everybody, and welcome to my very first Sims 4 current household. I was gonna say Sims 3, but I was like, nope, that is definitely not correct. So this household is the Duvall Anderson household, maybe I'll call it. Well, you can read the title. So I never know exactly where to start off with these videos, but I just made this household like 2 nights ago, and I haven't played like a whole lot, but I've really wanted to play The Sims 4 by myself, and there's not like too much progress, but I figured I would go ahead and kind of explain what I've been doing so far. So I guess I should probably start off by introducing, well no, I'll start off by saying the world we are playing in is Willow Creek. I really like it. I think it's very pretty and green, and we just have this house right here. I don't know its name. I forget. Oh well. So I'll show you the house later, but I think I should introduce you to the Sims first, or introduce the Sims to you first. Introduce you to the Sims. Yeah, I'll go ahead and describe you to these Sims. Okay, anyway, what I mean is, let me introduce these Sims to you. So first off here we have Sloane, or at least I think that's how you pronounce her name. Sloane Duvall. And I love her name. Normally I don't really care like about like last names and first names like just sounding good together, but I think Sloane Duvall just sounds so pretty. So her traits are good, family oriented, loves the outdoors, and a collector because her aspiration is the freelance botanist because she loves being outdoors and gardening, as you can tell by her somewhat beautiful. I've kind of failed on taking care of this garden, but it's alright. As you can tell by her garden out there. And then she will be aging up to an adult in 7 days. And then there's all these statistics. So like, she's cooked 11 meals, taken 14 showers, she's been kissed 13 times, 23 bathroom breaks, 1 social event attended, blah 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 blah. Yeah. All of that stuff. And then over here we have our male sim whose name is Dash Anderson, who I actually made a while ago, and I was like, hey, I might as well play with him now that The Sims 4 is actually out. So his traits are geek, mean, goofball, and a quick learner because he has the computer whiz aspiration. So we're working on that, of course. And then he will also be aging up in 7 days to an adult. And here are some of his stats. Not super interesting. Actually, I am pretty interested. I find this quite interesting, all these stats. So if you wanted to read them, you could pause it there, and you could read them. So I suppose I'll show you the house right now. It's very small, so I can do it super quickly. But this is their bedroom. Simple. I went with like a blue and orange theme because I love those colors together. Here's their really small bathroom. Here is Dash's little computer area for his programming and stuff. I think we could probably afford to buy a new computer soon. That's probably what I'm kind of saving it for. But I also really want to buy a better house so that we can really expand and have kids, because there's nowhere really to expand on this lot without like adding a second story. Like, I'm not really sure where I would do that. Anyway, and then here is the dining and living area. We should have a little living room kind of thing, and just a very small dining area sort of type of thing, and the kitchen, which is of course small like the rest of this house. Oh, and this little like bookshelf nook thing. I really like it. I think it's cute. So yeah. Oh, and then her garden that you already kind of saw. But that is basically the entire house. It's a small little thing. So I will go ahead and start telling you the backstory right now. And by the way, guys, like for my Let's Plays, normally I will write out a backstory, or that's what I've been kind of doing lately, because I feel like it just makes everything a lot more organized. But right now I just haven't had time to, so I'm just gonna kind of not make it up on the spot, because I have a backstory, but like I don't have anything like written down. Like this is basically off the top of my head what I've been thinking as we've been playing. So let's get into this little position right here. Alrighty, that works. So basically, Sloan and Dash moved in together to help pay the rent as roommates. They've been friends. Well, they've been like on and off friends. I feel like they have kind of conflicting personalities. You know, Sloan is she's a goody girl, kind of. Goody girl? Goody two-shoes girl? I don't know how to describe it. She's kind of like, she's a good girl. And Dash is definitely more the bad boy, who's kind of like class clown. He got in trouble a lot during school, so they were kind of like on and off friends for a while, but since they figured they both wanted to move to Willow Creek, then they just do it together and in a completely platonic manner. So that is exactly what they did. So that is why they initially moved in together, and of course there were 2 separate beds at the time, but things have since changed. So basically, we'll go over to Sloan for this. Sloan, she basically didn't have any clue that Dash had a crush on her, because yes, it is true, Dash had a crush on good girl Sloan. Bad boy Dash had a crush on good girl Sloan. Okay, I was trying to not mix up letters there and stuff. So anyway, since she did not have a clue, Sloan was just kind of doing her own thing, and she found a guy that she kind of liked, whose name was Arvin Carabajal? That's probably how you say it. And his traits are bro, neat, and non-committal, and as you can see, they do have a little bit of romance going on there, so you know, she's kind of liking Arvin. I feel like, I don't know, he was non-committal, so she kind of saw him as like a fling kind of guy, but one day she had invited him over there, and Dash was over here, not over there, over here, and Dash was just sitting here on his computer, and he saw his girl, in his mind, his girl, Sloan, flirting with Arvin, and he was like, oh no, this is not gonna fly. I like this girl. She needs to be mine. I think that rhymed. That's probably song lyrics in a mainstream pop song. I don't doubt it, so yeah. But anyway, obviously Sloan wasn't necessarily cheating at this point. Well, she wasn't cheating because Dash wasn't in a relationship with her, but Dash just kind of saw it as like they were platonically married. I'm just kidding, but like platonically together. But more than platonically. Makes sense? I don't know. So, yes. What's my next part? Sorry. Okay. Basically, one night, Miss Sloan and Mr. Dash went out together, had some drinks, got a little flirty, and, you know, Dash was a little bit more bolder with some liquid courage in him, and he certainly, told Miss Sloan his feelings, and they had some fun. So now there was cheating. Now Sloan was cheating on Arvin, even though they technically weren't really a thing. As you can tell, they're still lovebirds. They never technically dated, but it was kind of cheating. So anyway, a little bit after that, they weren't really sure what they were gonna do, but once they had fully sobered up, Dash asked Sloan to be his girlfriend, and Sloan accepts because I think she could see something in Dash. They have such conflicting personalities, yet they get along so well. It's strange, but I think he makes her laugh, and I think she likes that. And yes, but we still have the problem with her still being kind of romantically involved with Arvin. So there was a party that we threw here at this house. And basically, whenever one of these guys were out of the room, Sloan was flirting with the others. So that was not good, because obviously Sloan was wanting to set the record straight with Arvin and end this, but she just couldn't bring herself to do it, because I feel like Arvin is kind of a charmer, you know, he's a bro. I don't know, man. So she just couldn't really bring herself to do that, even though she knows that Dash is a lot more of a reasonable choice for her, and she likes him a lot more, but something about her, she's good, and she doesn't want to break Arvin's heart. So they're still lovebirds, but they're really not talking anymore. She's kind of just giving him the cold shoulder. There was some yelling. I'm pretty sure Arvin probably thinks Sloan is completely insane by now, because they were like making out 1 second and she was screaming at him in the next. So I think that relationship is pretty much over, but yes, she is currently sweethearts, lovebirds with her boyfriend Dash Anderson, and I think I'm gonna get them engaged either tonight or tomorrow. Oh, and I didn't tell you, his job, Dash's job, is in the tech thing career, and he is currently at a quality, quality assurance, right? Yeah, okay. When he has to practice programming for 4 hours. We will have to do that. So that is basically, I'll let it run for a second, basically what is going on in this household right now. I do want them to start a family soon, but right now we're kind of struggling with money. I mean, we're getting a little bit of money from Dash working and a little bit of money from Salone selling her garden, her fruits and vegetables that she's growing. But it's not like a lot of income, so I'm not even sure how much a bigger house would cost at this point. We might just have to build onto this. But this house is certainly not the biggest thing ever, so yeah. And I will go ahead and insert some pictures in after this. Obviously, I have given them a makeover, these Sims a makeover, since I started playing, so they're gonna look a little bit different. But I'm back. Anyway, guys, yeah, I think that is just about it for this video. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'll probably update you on these Sims. I was thinking it maybe like a week or 2, like a little bit sooner than a normal current households update kind of thing, just because they're my first Sims 4 current household, so it just could be fun. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you all later. Make sure to subscribe, and yeah, bye!
Did you say please just follow me? I thought you wanted me 'cause I want you. I'll do myself. I can try and suck it up, but just can't suck it up. Make me feel like someone else. Please just follow me. I thought you wanted me 'cause I want you. I'll do myself. I can try and suck it up, but just can't suck it up. Make me. This is where I scream from. Yeah, you can take it all away now. There's a little bit of you in all this. You can say all the things you know. Yeah, please, there's a better bit of me to see. Yeah, 'cause you haven't seen it in my best. You know I hate myself without you now. Yeah, there's no saying when nobody knows. I guess that's just.
Is it still me that makes you sweat? Am I who you think about in bed? When the lights are dim and your hands are shaking as you're sliding off your dress. Think of what you did and how I hope to God he was worth it. When the lights are dim and your heart is racing as your fingers touch your skin. I got more wit, a better kiss, hotter touch, a better fuck than any boy you'll ever meet, sweetie.